Downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
If you're thinking about brightening up your yard for fall, consider just what a new tree or two will do. And when it comes to trees, everyone around here goes to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. At Bob Wine's 5-acre tree garden, you get the best selection, you get top quality, and prices that simply cannot be beat. Plus, whenever you buy one tree, you get a second tree just like it for half price. So come pick out your favorite large tree up to 6 feet or more, starting as low as $49.99, all the way up to its famous super jumbos delivered, planted, and guaranteed for one low price. Be sure to check out the truckload sale on citrus trees, your choice starting as low as $69.99. And by all means, check out the dwarf citrus, perfect for patios and small spaces. For almost 70 years, Bob Wines has been on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, just east of Lake Weir Avenue. They're open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3. You owe yourself a visit to this wonderful 5-acre garden.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online. Luby Bat Conservancy is excited to welcome everyone back to our 17th annual Florida Bat Festival held Saturday, October 23rd, 10 to 5. Bat Fest is a local family-friendly event held at Luby, where guests can enjoy games and activities in the kids zone, local artisans, food trucks, live music, craft beer from local breweries, and of course, the world's largest bats. Highlights include baby bats born this year and the grand opening of the new Education Center. For more information, visit the Luby Facebook page or www.luby.org/Batfest.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner, and Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk on a Monday. Just broke the news that Colin Powell, former Secretary of State and Joint Chiefs of Staff, has passed away from complications of COVID. So we're looking at that. There's some new positivity coming out of Japan. where it's much more. Tokyo, the most populated city in the world. There's some new data coming out of Japan that's showing what they've done seems to be working, and it mimics a lot of what Florida has done. So DeSantis, smarter than the average bear, it looks like. I got to give you some announcements. SunTran announced bus route changes that begin today. Beginning today, SunTran will implement the route redesign study approved by the Ocala City Council in August of 2021 based on public input, demographic needs, and travel requests. SunTran has redesigned the 7 bus routes. It'll allow for a more streamlined process. It'll reduce ride times by approximately 50%. Expanded service, bus stops located on both sides of the road, easy onboarding for passengers with accessibility limitations, new digital veils on the outside of the bus to automatically change with route information, more bus shelters, benches at bus stops. In addition to the route changes, a newly updated bus tracker has been implemented for riders. For up-to-date info and to follow bus routes in real time, passengers are encouraged to utilize the live bus tracker. That's available online at suntran.org. A QR code has also been established on bus maps. They're inside the vehicles as well. They'll link passengers directly with the live tracker. Stephen Neal, the SunTran transit manager, said, "We've listened to the feedback provided by riders who utilize our service daily. We have expanded routes to allow residents better access to critical resources, such as the new Veterans Clinic on State Road 200, the centers, Marion County Health Department, and the Greyhound bus station. While multiple upgrades have been introduced, bus fares remain unchanged. The downtown transfer station is still the central hub for the 7 routes, and it operates Monday through Saturday from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. If you're wondering what bus fares are, regular fares $1.50, youth or student fares $1.10, senior or disabled fares 75 cents, Medicare card holders 75 cents, veterans 75 cents, children age 5 and under free when accompanied by a paying adult. You can get monthly passes. They are available. If you want any more information about SunTran and this new schedule changes, contact SunTran by calling 352-401-6999 or visit suntran.org. So I remember when they went with Wi-Fi with SunTran some 8-9 years ago, when all the buses ended up with Wi-Fi. We were doing the show, the one I used to do in the afternoon. For some reason, it's escaping me right now. The name of it, and I did it for years. The name of it's escaping me. But we went and did a SunTran ride the day that they went wireless. It had all the internet stuff. So, good morning. You're on Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Oh, it's the voice of Ocala, by the way. You're on Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
Say, where is the Greyhound bus station now? I know years ago they used to drop off and pick off by the railroad station, and then they moved it out, I think, to 326 near 441 out that way. And now do they have a different location?
No, they do not. But the Greyhound bus terminal is no longer at downtown where it used to be. It's no longer there. Now Greyhound stages all of its buses at the Pilot gas station, the Pilot truck stop on 326 if you're coming from 441, it's on the left-hand side. If you're coming from the interstate, it's on the right-hand side. So as you travel west on 326, it is on the left-hand side of the road. The Pilot gas station on the left-hand side of the road, just before the interstate, is where all the Greyhound buses stage now.
Okay, I just want to say real quick, I have used the local bus transportation, and it's fine. They come pretty much on schedule. The buses are in great shape. The drivers are very friendly, and I've used them several times, and I'm glad that they're expanding, and the service is just, I think, a wonderful thing for our city.
Yeah, I agree with you, Hugh, that this is one of those things that it's easily accessible. When I did it 8 years ago, just to do it with the Wi-Fi and everything, You know, I was able to ride from the train station all the way around the route and then back to the old where the bus terminal is now, the train station. And it was a very comfortable ride. People were cordial. The bus drivers were cordial. I had no problem with it. But I used public transportation a lot when I was in my younger years, when I was between, 16 and 22 in Atlanta, because it's just an easier way to get around Atlanta.
Right. Well, there's a lot of people that can't afford a car or the insurance on a car, and they have to rely on something like the public transportation. And it's when I first moved here to Ocala area, there wasn't any, and then eventually there was. And I in conversation with one of the drivers here not too long ago, I guess they're up to 7 or 8 buses, and they're planning on growing on that fact.
Yes. They may add more routes coming up, but right now they only have 7 routes. But those 7 routes are going to expand to include the Veterans Clinic that they just built off State Road 200, the centers. It's going to get you to the Marion County Health Department better, and all the way out to the Greyhound bus station at 326 in the interstate. So those expansions are very good.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Tom, and have a great day.
Thanks you for the call. 622-9622 is the number to call. If you want to be part of the show, give us a call, 622-9622. But, yeah, Suntran, for those that just tuning in, Suntran has upgraded its services. They've beginning today, they'll be implementing the route redesign study approved by the City Council back in August, and it's going to include some new stops, including the Veterans Clinic off State Road 200. That's a big deal to get veterans to and from the clinic, because the clinic's no longer going to be on at the Cascades, which is on a regular bus route. So they had to do some things to make sure that the level of standard, the standard level of coverage was still acceptable and still useful to the people of Ocala. So kudos to City Hall for doing that, and kudos to Suntran for, establishing this. And they're coming to the 20th century. Got QR codes. They got a live bus tracker, so you can tell where your bus is. No longer sitting there on the bench going, where's my bus? It needs to get here. Now you can track it on an app. Just go to suntran.org to find out more information. We're going to take a break. We come back, more on Ocala Talk. You listen to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Colin Powell was an American politician, diplomat, and retired four-star general who served as the 65th Secretary of State from 2001 to 2005, has died from COVID-19 complications. His family reported the passing on Facebook Monday. He was 84. General Powell speaking at the National Association of Counties 1 year ago.
Yeah, I was born in Harlem and raised in Harlem and the South Bronx section of New York, one of the worst sections of New York. But I was blessed with 2 immigrant parents who were just wonderful. And they made it clear that even though I was not the brightest kid in the family, it was expected that I would do my very best to get an education. And in the family, they didn't care so much if you studied to be a doctor or a lawyer, as long as you were getting an education. And what they kept pushing at us is that we came to this country to do better.
USA Radio News.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-882-2093. 800-882-2093. 800-882-2093. That's 800-882-2093.
Tune in Wednesday, October 20th at 9:35 for higher education happenings. My guest will be Bonnie Hayes and Dr. Jennifer Frines, with opportunities for businesses to collaborate with the College of Central Florida, featuring the Employer Connection webpage. This is excellent information for those interested in business applications and furthering their education. Again, that's October 20th at 9:35, provided by the College of Central Florida and your friends here at WOCA, The Source.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Monday. That's right, we are here every day taking your calls. 622-9622 is the number to call if you want to be a part of the program. We give you updates on everything going on in and around Ocala. And, hey, we hadn't talked about the elections in quite a while. And they're coming up November 16th. Less than a month away, the runoffs happen. Jay Musley is going against Ty Schlichter. Jay Musley is the incumbent. Ty Schlichter trying to unseat Jay Musley in the runoff. And then you have Kristen Dreyer and Lori Martin Gregory. It's no secret that Lloyd Martin Gregory used to do a radio show here called The American Moms. It's also no secret here that we had a candidate forum and all the candidates showed up except one. Well, no, Brent Molliver couldn't make it because of phone call, because of traffic in Atlanta. But in studio, all the candidates showed up but one, and that was Miss Dreyer, and she sent a note through her advocate, I guess, or queen maker, or whatever you want to call Angie Lester. that they were too busy to come on my show. Okay. Are you going to be too busy to do the bidding of the people? I've seen in the last couple week or so that Ms. Dreyer's missed 2 other forums that were trying to find out where she stood on certain issues. It looks like they're cherry picking places that are friendly to them. It's just my opinion. Tom at WOCA.com if you want to send me an email, or you can call 622-9622, be a part of the show. But is that what you want? That's a question you have to ask yourselves as a voter. Lori Martin Gregory is a recovering Democrat. If you're a conservative, you got to look at Lori close and say, why did she switch teams? Why was she a Democrat in the first place? But I think she's answered those questions. She's went to every forum she could go to. Jay Musley, question with Jay is, and it always has been, in this election, the Sandra Wilson vote. I firmly believe if Jay Musley votes to terminate Sandra Wilson along with former city councilman Matt Wardell at the time he was a city councilman, and Justin Grable, if Jay Musley votes with him, I don't think anybody runs against Jay Musley. There's a lot of players behind the scenes, though, that I've learned in this city election. And is that good? Because there's a lot of moving and backbiting going on behind the scenes with people that aren't involved in as candidates, but they are involved in the election. I've heard stories of people going to other people in the election process and saying, stop with your support of this person, or I'm going to let things out of the bag about you personally. There's been allegations that one candidate and his wife tried to intimidate people into getting out of the race, to the point where the wife allegedly went over to a person's house and caused such a scene that the person's husband had to come home, and that trespass warrants were issued to the candidate and his wife because of those incidents. The candidate categorically denied that in a forum about a week ago, and then the person who brought the trespass warrant out said, that's a lie. He knows who I am, and he knows I served him with a trespass warrant, and he knows why. I was at a birthday party celebration this weekend, and I was talking to some influential people around the county. It was a who's who of people from Marion County because of the birthday person. And I was talking to different people, and the consensus is, from everyone I talked to, that this is the ugliest, meanest, nastiest city election that they can remember in a very, very long time. And we all thought that the ugly race would be between Kent Gwynn, the incumbent mayor, and Dr. Manal Fakori, who was running for mayor. That was relatively tame. Those two members of the community kept their nose above the water and above the foul stench, and had a pretty good campaign, which the mayor won decisively by 30%. But the races for city council have gotten downright ugly. And there's allegations of sign stealing and tearing signs down and putting other signs up. There's people behind the scenes that are working back channels trying to put down each candidate that's running trying to garner that their candidate's a better option, and they're doing it mean-spirited. It's almost like the people behind the scenes are living vicariously through the people that are running for office. And now, don't get me wrong, kudos to all 4 members that are still running for office. Jay Musley, Ty Schlichter, Lori Martin Gregory, and Kristen Dreyer, for still being exposed like they are as candidates. But remember, there was an allegation of a bar fight 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Of course, that showed a pattern when the same person in that bar fight was then issued trespass warrants for not being able to control their temper, or at least allegedly not being able to control their temper, trying to intimidate or browbeat people into getting out of their way. There's been shown to be one candidate thinks that our sheriff is just out of touch with reality, as well as our governor. Yet this candidate says they're a Republican who, even though it's nonpartisan, says they're conservative, but they don't like the governor or the sheriff of this county. Think that they, or national embarrassments was what the meme the candidate put out was. I mean, nobody's safe. To say the governor and the sheriff are national embarrassments because they didn't agree with Joe Biden's mask mandates, when it's shown that Florida is now positivity rates dropped almost to non-existent. Looks like Ron DeSantis was right. But one candidate in the city council race thinks he's a national embarrassment. They think Billy Wood, our sheriff, is a national embarrassment. And if you agree with that, vote for that candidate. But if you agree with that, in my opinion, you're very, very wrong. You got candidates that want to do their own thing and not listen to the advice of the people that they have around them. Then you have other candidates who don't do anything but exactly what is told by them with the people around them. Teleprompter readers. They'll read anything off teleprompter probably. You got a candidate who says this is his last time, win, lose, or draw. And you got a candidate that's a alleged hothead who can't control their temper. Sets up for a very unique next 25, 28 days. Because it's only going to ramp up more, folks. You're only going to see this devolve or evolve into more chaos before the elections for, remember, a $250 a month job if you're the city council president, but a $200 a month job if you're a city councilman. So, we got a long way to go. We still got 20-some-odd days. We'll see how it goes. But the people running for office, Ty Schlichter is facing off against Jay Musley. Jay Musley is the incumbent. One of those candidates said win, lose, or draw, he's done. The other candidate has alleged temper issues. And look, I ain't faulting anybody for temper issues. I got bad temper issues. I'll be the first one to tell you. But I admit I have temper issues. I don't throw tantrums and then say it wasn't my fault. You got another candidate that so badly wants to do what they want to do and not listen to the sage advice of people who've been in this game for 20-some-odd years, although it's gotten better. It's my understanding. And you have a candidate who, it seems, can't think for themselves. They're only doing what has been told to them by their handlers. It's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. 622-9622 is the number to call. If you want to be part of the discussion, we're going to take a break. Come back, wrap up hour number 2 of Ocala Talks. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.